Coming up on BTN Live Big. A Marine who once was a former Badger lineman drops into disaster zones to save lives.
Your home's gone, your car's gone. There'll be an entire generation that's affected by this.
Jake is extremely selfless. I would follow
to the big house at the University of Michigan, and welcome to BTN Live Big. I'm Dahani Jones, and this was my home field for 4 years. And this show is stacked with people with deep Big Ten football roots. But I think you'll see in every story that their passion, dedication, and commitment to helping others goes way beyond what they do on the field.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a monster tornado.
Sunday, May 22nd, 2011. A mile-wide tornado powered by 200-mile-an-hour winds ripped through the heart of Joplin, Missouri, taking 159 lives. The Twister was one of the deadliest tornadoes ever recorded in United States history.
All right, we're gonna try a couple of different things today. This is all part of the recovery process, okay?
Within 12 hours of the storm, Wisconsin alum Jake Wood, founder of a unique disaster relief organization called Team Rubicon, had volunteers on the ground in Joplin.
Okay, let's load up the trucks. It's really hard because when you go through it here, and you go through these towns and you see this destruction here, you think of your own hometown.
Jake Wood's hometown is Bettendorf, Iowa. A sports enthusiast as a kid, Jake earned a football scholarship to the University of Wisconsin and played on the offensive line for the Badgers from 2001 to 2005.
Jake has always been a classy individual. He was a very good student, but the thing that I always remember about Jake is he cared about people and always gave back in some way.
After graduating from Wisconsin in 2005, Jake joined the Marines. He served the United States military for 4 years, including 2 deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan.
Jake is an extremely selfless character. He's an extremely selfless man. He's a tremendous leader. I would follow him anywhere. And I know why the Marine Corps didn't want him to leave.
Jake completed his service with the Marines in the fall of 2009 and was settling into civilian life in Los Angeles when in January of 2010, he saw the news of the catastrophic earthquake and subsequent tsunami that ravaged Haiti.
I had just gotten out of the Marine Corps 3 months prior, and I thought that a lot of the skills and experiences that I'd had while in the military could be used in Port-au-Prince because there was so much chaos, so much destruction, so much horror down there, and I thought that it didn't really look that much different from Iraq and Afghanistan.
He posted a link on Facebook. It said, hey, I'm going down to Haiti to deliver some medical supplies. Who wants to come with me? And I called him up 5 minutes after reading it, and I said, hey, Jake, I'm in.
Less than 72 hours after the tsunami, Jake Wood and William McNulty were on their way to Port-au-Prince. And along the way, their team began to expand.
Going there, we started to run into many medical professionals who are also self-deploying. And because of the tenuous security situation, I think that they probably liked having a couple Marines to go into Port-au-Prince with.
We got to Haiti about 3 days after the earthquake, and Port-au-Prince was still in absolute chaos.
Half the city had been destroyed. People were still pulling survivors out of the rubble.
They were the most horrific injuries you've ever seen.
We deployed small 8 to 10 man teams in the hardest hit areas of Port-au-Prince, and each team was led by a Marine, usually with squad leader experience or above.
But while we were down there, we saw that this idea of using veterans could actually make a difference in this whole disaster response paradigm.
Jake and William's experience in Haiti spawned Team Rubicon, an organization of military veterans and medical professionals who drop into disaster zones to respond to desperate situations.
We've really put ourselves on a mission to do 2 things. That's 1, improve how organizations respond to natural disasters, and 2, encourage these organizations to engage and utilize veterans because these veterans want to continue to serve.
Since forming in 2010, Team Rubicon has conducted 10 missions in 6 different countries. The organization's concept of empowering veterans to continue their service through disaster relief even caught the attention of our leaders in our nation's capital.
One group of veterans even runs an organization called Team Rubicon that responds to natural disasters. The organization was founded after the earthquake in Haiti, when a former Marine named Jake Wood watched the devastation unfold on TV, and he said to himself, he said, "Jake, you're not in the Marines anymore, but you have a special set of skills. You would be ashamed of yourself if you didn't try and use them to help people."
We've deployed about 150 volunteers on Team Rubicon missions around the world.
We've had a lot of veterans that come back from helping and they say that it was, an incredible experience for them, that they've been looking for an opportunity to serve.
Jake is a very bright young man, so he knows there are issues when some of the military people come back. And the type of person he is, he cares about people, and he feels that there's a need for help, and he's the guy that's going to do it.
But next,
This is awful. That is destroyed.
Team Rubicon was here 12 hours after the tornado struck. We had a recon team come down from Kansas City.
We're very thankful. I mean, it's almost like
Jake Wood is a great representative of our university. He's somebody that really does understand the service part of our country and what it means to, to go out and try to promote well-being across this world, and he's doing a great job of it day by day.
Welcome back to BTN Live Big. In life, there are sayers and doers, and Big Ten football programs have produced some impressive doers, from philanthropists to corporate leaders and all the way to the White House. These people know what needs to be done and find a way to make it happen. Jake Wood is a doer.
in June 2011, Jake Wood, the creator of Team Rubicon, was invited to attend CGI America, a branch of the Clinton Global Initiative in Chicago, Illinois.
I am very grateful for this. Team Rubicon will train 500 veterans to become EMTs with a focus on disaster response. That's a huge deal, and I thank you.
And these are people that can make things happen. These are the partnerships that we need to develop in order to scale responsibly and make sure that Team Rubicon can accomplish the mission that it's setting out to accomplish.
It's a reflection of what this generation of veterans can do. They want to serve, they want to get involved, but they need that transition plan to get to that point. And folks like Jake who step up and give them that next fight are really important.
Three weeks earlier, Jake Wood and Team Rubicon undertook one of their most trying missions.
Team Rubicon was here 12 hours after the tornado struck. We had a recon team come down from Kansas City, and immediately the phone call came in that this was perhaps the worst thing that they'd ever seen or could ever imagine.
The tornado that leveled Joplin, Missouri took the lives of 159 people and left a path of devastation that extended for miles.
The path that this thing took was so monumental. I mean, it's so big. It's, I think, 25 city blocks wide from 7th Street to 32nd. I've been to Iraq, I've been to Afghanistan, I've been to Haiti, I've been to Chile, I've been to Tuscaloosa, Alabama after those tornadoes. When I first came in and saw this with my own eyes, I was just blown away. This is Middle America, might as well be my hometown, and it's just gone, and it just ripped my heart out. This community is going to be affected for a decade. There'll be an entire generation that's affected by this.
Team Rubicon adapts to each mission depending on the needs of the situation. In Haiti, they established triage centers and built communication infrastructure. On this mission in Joplin, they deployed small groups to search for residents in need of help.
These are kind of how we prioritize the work that we do. So these are homes that people are going to come back to and live in again. And so we're trying to bring these people back to some semblance of a normal existence as quickly as possible. So if that means clearing the trees off their roof and out of their driveways and giving them access to their homes again, that's what we're trying to do.
They were driving by actually, and waved out the window and says, "Hey, do you need any help getting that tree off the house?" And I said, "Yeah, that would be really appreciated."
What do you think, just chop these, push them over?
Team Rubicon spent 7 days in Joplin on search and rescue missions, debris removal, and home repair.
Ultimately, from the beginning, we've said that Team Rubicon is more of a concept than an organization. And that concept is simply improving this response by using veterans.
The goal is to make these big aid organizations recognize the value of veterans in service. Veterans want to continue to serve. They don't want charity, they want a challenge.
They were more than willing to come and help and patch our roof, so we were very thankful. Words can't even express it, really. I mean, it's almost like angels.
Gift from God.
And, yeah, a blessing.
All right,
to go.
Hey,
thankful.
Yep.
Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, no, hey, I'm glad you and your family's safe. That's all that matters.
For more information on Team Rubicon and how you can live big, please go to btnlivebig.com.